Hey guys, I'm Pop.
And I'm Tot.
And we are
Pop and Tot Games.
And today we're going to be reviewing Castle Combat. Oh, okay, well not Castle Combat.
We don't need these.
We'll throw those away. Castle Combo. Alright, and I'm going to give you an overview of the game, and then we're going to give you a score. And we're going to cover 3 categories: gameplay, components, and fun factor. And then we'll give you an overall score. So we'll start with the gameplay. So what are you doing in Castle Combo? You are basically building a 3x3 grid, a grid of 9 cards in front of you. And on your turn, how you go about that is you take one of these 3 cards on this bottom row, which are the village cards, and you pay the cost in coins that's denoted in the top left hand corner, and then it's the other player's turn. So you're basically taking 1 card per turn, paying its cost in coins. Now everyone starts with 15 money. Everyone starts with that, and then everybody starts with 2 keys. What the keys allow you to do is they allow you to move the messenger. Messenger starts on the bottom row, but you can spend a key to move him to the top row, which is the castle deck. And then you have a choice of these 3 cards at the top that are the gray cards. These usually cost more money than the bottom cards, but it gives you more options. The other thing you can do with the key, instead of moving the messenger, is you can clear the row completely. And then you draw 3 new cards. And after you do that, then you must pay for one of the cards on this row. Sometimes cards will actually cost 0, like I just happen to draw 2 that cost 0. So that's a good way if you're running low on money and you're able to get those. Those are really good. So let's go over what the card actually has on it. So I talked about the cost. So in this case, the cost of this card is 0. The card also has a shield icon here, and the shield is just one of 6 colors that are in the game. So like this one's yellow, this one's red. Some cards will have multiple shields, so this one has 2 orange shields. Sometimes you'll have a purple and a green, so you'll have 2 different colors, sometimes you'll have 2 of the same, and so forth. So you've got the coin cost, you have the shields, and then you have an instant benefit that you receive in the middle of the card. And what this says is gain 1 coin per full spot in your tableau. So if you get this guy later in the game, you're going to get more coins from him when you take him, which is really cool. Then at the very bottom of the card, there is an in-game scoring condition. So in this case, 5 points if you have 3 cards in the right column of your tableau. You'll get 5 points in the game. So that's basically what the cards have. They have the cost, they have the shields. They're either from the gray castle deck or the brown village deck. They have an instant ability in the middle of the card, and they have a bottom ability that is an in-game scoring condition. And then the person at the end with the most points is the winner. So in a nutshell, that is the game. Turns go really fast. It's just very interesting, the decisions, because each scoring condition is unique, and you have cards that will synergize and score you more based on what other cards you have in your tableau. So I find it very fascinating, the different ways to score points in this game. So that is the gameplay. I'm going to go ahead and start. I give the gameplay an 8.0. The gameplay is very engaging. You'll never go through all of the cards, so I like the variety of the cards and how they come out. Every game you're going to be scoring in different ways, and so I think the gameplay is engaging, it's fast, good decision space, so 8.0 for me. How about you, Isaiah?
8.5.
8.5, all right. So 8.5 out of 10 for Isaiah on the gameplay. All right, so now we're going to cover the components. So card quality, let's start with that. Card quality is very excellent. This has like a UV finish, glossy coating on it. It's very, very nice, very good quality. I don't see any reason to sleeve these cards, so very good. These cards will hold up. The other thing is part of the components we cover is the artwork. The artwork is very good. One side has the castle and one side has the village on this side. And then the artwork on the actual cards is very whimsical. It's very colorful. I like the artwork. The style is very good, so I've enjoyed that. And I would say also the coins are very good quality, so very thick cardboard, good quality. Obviously not metal, but very good cardboard stock. Keys, same way, very thick. You also have a handy dandy player aid here that's unfortunately only one. That'd be my minor knock on the components. I wish they had included 4 or 5 of these, one for each player. But it is a small box, so maybe they just for box space. But anyway, it explains what everything does, all the different ways to score points, what all the symbols mean. So you just have this in the middle of the table, and everyone can look at it as they need on their turn. So it's very good, very thick paper here. So very good quality. So yeah, so overall, oh, and they also have these little 3 ring keys where it's 3 represents 3 keys, and I like that. It's pretty cool. Oh, and the box. So box is good, small box, good artwork though. Yeah, and this game was also from Pandasaurus Games, and they do a good job on their components typically. So, oh yeah, one more thing. We have a nice handy dandy scoring pad, and at the end of the game, it shows a spot for each section of your tableau, and you just go around scoring it. And this game does play up to 5 players, and this is very handy as well. So anyway, that's all the components. I'm going to go ahead and give the components an 8.5. I think for a small box game, it's above average and excellent. So 8.5 for me for the components. How about you?
Well, I like the components a lot. I like how sturdy these are, and this, and these. And I really like this messenger. I mean, they like laser printed just to get it. And they're super durable.
And it's wood too.
But there's a knock.
Okay.
This is, hardly anybody notices the outline. When we got the game at first, we did not see this surrounding wood.
The background, yeah.
It's not very, dark. They need to put better lines, better wood, more realistic on it. Yeah. Yeah,
the background is kind of bland. I would say the banners are good, though. All the banners look really cool.
Banners are cool.
But yeah, you're right. The back of the cards, the kind of background, is just kind of bland. This is stone, and this is wood.
If you could see it.
They could have made that pop a little bit more. So yeah, it's not the best part of the card.
But it's very hard to see on camera. So.
Well, and it could be, I don't think I asked before, but it could be they did that because they didn't want you to be distracted by all that, and then you miss out on all this other stuff that you need, to play the game.
Sure.
Maybe they did that on purpose. But yeah, overall that's pretty cool.
It's at 8.5 for me.
8.5 as well. Okay, so we both got 8.5 on the components. All right, so the final score before we give you our overall rating is the fun factor. So the fun factor for me on this game is very fun. Every game plays a little differently. The player interaction is indirect, but also actually there is some direct interaction as far as how you score. So some cards will say, for every blue card your neighbor has, get this many gold or get this many keys. So there is some good player interaction with the cards you take, where you benefit from what your other neighbors do, and you have to pay attention to that. And so I really enjoy that. It's very satisfying building your own little tableau of 9 cards every game, and that tableau is going to be different. I always have fun. It's engaging. Yeah, and there's also an implementation on Board Game Arena. If you have a Board Game Arena account, it's very good if you want to check this game out. Very fun on there. Plays fast. So it's fast, it's fun, every game plays out differently. So I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. Very good game. How about you for the fun factor?
8.5.
Nice.
Again.
Okay, 8.5. Again, yeah, that's great. And I think I've now played this game, Isaiah, close to 30 times. Yeah, between Board Game Arena and this one, I've played it. Because it plays so fast. It says on the box 25 minutes. So it does
I
play
think
really
it's
quick.
quicker in a 2-player game.
It is.
You can like get
You
it
can do it
done
in 20
in
minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah, I think you're right. Cool. All right, well, then that leads us to our final scores. For me, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10, which is a very good score. It's actually in the filler category, which is a game that you can play in 30 minutes or less. I would say this is my favorite filler, so I'm going to go ahead and give this a seal of approval, 8 out of 10. I love it. I can't think of a better filler game in my collection. What about you, Isaiah, for overall score?
It's a 9 because of my replayable ability on it.
Replayability?
I would play it a bunch,
Okay.
like a lot. So that bumps it up to a 9 because the
Wow.
replayable ability is at a 9.
Okay.
So it's a 9 for me.
Wow. So because it's so replayable for Isaiah, he likes playing, like going back to it, actually bumps it up even higher for him. That's really good. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. That's a great thought, Isaiah. All right, well that is everything in the game. We'll be doing some more reviews and some more top 10 lists coming up. So thanks for joining us today, and be sure to like and subscribe, and have yourself a wonderful day. Bye.
Bye.